Hello. I just wanted to see if anybody was here and if you had any questions, anything at all. It's the warm-up. Okay, so warm-up time means that you're titrating down and you're getting rid of what goes into your pudding, your coffee. So the coffee mate, the sugar, the sweet and low, the Splenda, the stevia even, getting rid of all of that so that you can go to the place of not having any stuff in your coffee. It's a lot. I know it's a lot. But it's also, there's my friend Tracy. By the way, you guys, I forgot, I didn't even call you out, Tracy, on my live. I'm so proud of Tracy. She has finished NutriCoach. I mean, just like right through, busted right through it. So very proud of her, and done a great job. And I can't wait for her business to get growing. But so anyway, that's Tracy's. I had to give you that, Tracy, because you just really, you've done a great job. So, bringing it down and getting rid of the cream, getting rid of the coffee mate, getting rid of whatever it is that you put in your coffee, even if it is like almond milk and all of that, maybe a little bit of almond milk would be fine because you're going to be using that anyway. I am happy, I'm happy to work with you, but I'm also, I want to get you to the place of understanding why and how important it is to just get rid of all the garbage that goes into your coffee for whatever reason. I mean, that's how I was raised. I was raised basically putting coffee mate, and my mother used to use just plain old dry coffee mate and sugar. I used to use 2 heaping teaspoons of sugar. That's how I drank my coffee when I was like a teen. And then later on, when I went out on my own, I had half and half and sugar, and then I got off the sugar, and then it was half and half. And then but I mean, I put a lot of half and half in there. I made some really strong coffee and then put the half and half in there. And it wasn't until I was a full-blown rosacea monster that I finally got rid of the half and half. I had to do it. But getting rid of having that kind of dependency and just being able to go, black coffee wherever I was, it just made my life so much easier. And so it really will help you out, and it will help you to get rid of the inflammation. So there's no dairy in this plan, none. And you will be fine. For 7 days, you will be fine. You might miss your string cheese. You might miss your feta cheese that goes on your salad. You might miss the blue cheese or the butter or the, cream cheese or whatever it is. But you'll be fine. We're talking 7 days. The other thing is, I ate my last yogurt when I was on, your show was on at 1. Well, there you go. Good job. Tracy exchanged coffee for ice water in the morning. I don't think I could do that. It's up to you. You choose how it is that you want to do, but just know that this is a big piece of it, and this is an opportunity for you to get off that stuff and to ditch the dairy, ditch the sweeteners, and just to really get things cleaned up. And that's exactly what this whole idea is. That's what this whole program's about. It's about a clean slate and getting rid of the inflammation and bringing it in. Now, one thing I want to talk about, and just briefly, and that is the keto flu. It's real, and some of you are going to get it. That's just the way it is, and I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't so. But I've had it before, and I know what it feels like. If you have a pretty, if you eat a lot of carbs or sugar or both, and or you have kind of a junky diet that you're just not very proud of or whatever, and no judgment here, shifting suddenly to this nutrient dense way of eating with taking all that stuff out and putting all this stuff in could get you to the place of having what they call they call it the low carb flu or the keto flu, whatever you want to call it, but it mimics the flu. Some people will have a headache. you know, and for that, I would say your best bet is always going to be CBD. I would use CBD first. If you don't have CBD, I would use an Advil. I do one small one or whatever. And I mean, this is personally what I would do. You do what you need to do, but you know, just know that if you're going to get the keto flu and you get a headache, you're going to have to somehow deal with it. That's all. So that's on you on how you deal with your headaches. So what I would do is Advil after CBD first, Advil second. That's my to go. The other thing is there's and I'm going to type it right here. It's called Nuns. It's a supplement. It's kind of an electrolyte thing. Now that is if you are really struggling, is to do the Nuns. The Nuns is an electrolyte thing, but here's the problem with that. It has carbs in it that I don't like, but it does the trick. It will help. You can also add a little pink salt to your water. That will help, but that's only, you know, partial electrolyte. Magnesium helps a lot as well. Taking an Epsom salt bath helps. These are just some of the different things that you can do. You can go out for a walk, you can stretch, you can meditate, you can do some yoga. Little things like this will all make a difference. But just understand if it's coming, if you get it, it's normal because you're getting off of, you know, you're doing yourself a favor. It's sort of like having a baby, man. You know, it's painful at first, but when you get that baby, it's certainly worth it, right? And that's what this is about. This is going to transition you from maybe a not so great diet to a much better anti-inflammatory diet. It will bust through a weight plateau because I promise you, you're probably not eating like this, or it will help you as you continue on getting started on a weight loss journey. So does anybody have any questions for me? Yeah, Kimmy says I have a supplement. I do. It's the Hot Melt Mix. We have that. I hope it's, I believe so. It's in the Hot Melt Mix is in our store and you can get that. You know, my suggestion is, you know, any supplements that you want to get, and I have a whole list of supplements that you could get, just get them now or order them now so that they get here. Remember, we've got what is it? Monday is a holiday. So yeah, ordering them now, ordering over the weekend, that will get it. So you probably would have them in time. Our distribution is pretty good. Okay, so no questions? That's great. All right, but if you do have questions, all you need to do is just put them in here on this live, and I will come in and I will answer them. But you know, here's the biggest thing though. Be prepared and be of the mindset that this is going to work for you, that this diet is working for you, that this diet is something, this little 7-day plan, this little hot melt sprint is something that your body needs and your body is going to work with you. Now, please, if you do have a lot of conditions going on and you're taking a lot of medications, definitely talk to your doctor and make sure that it's safe for you. And if there's any modifications that your doctor recommends or whatever, then please listen to them. You know, that's who you need to be listening to, not me. And I will always tell you, I am not your nutritional guru. I am here to help guide and mentor you into the better ways of eating, but I cannot prescribe one particular way for you because I don't know you. I don't know what you're going through or what your conditions are, etc. All right. Let's see. Yes, the hot melt mix will 100% help. It is what you can do so that you can take you can take this right out of the equation. You don't have to have the keto flu. I don't know how many we have in the shop, but I know it's in the shop. So order the hot melt mix, and it will help it tremendously, and it'll get rid of that. And it'll also put you in ketosis right away. The other thing is, Tracy, this is a good one. Tracy, she's been working with her husband on his weight and his eating and everything. She's been a real advocate for him, and we all need to be advocates for our spouses and help them eat well and prepare and put things out, even if they don't eat them. We can. Bring them on board if you can. Get your spouse on board. Mark is going to be doing this with me, and Robert's doing it with Marla. So I am fully committed to these next 7 days. Fully committed. I will be doing all with you. So do not forget to weigh and measure yourself the day that we start in the morning. Get up, go to the bathroom, and weigh and measure. And then you do the 4-minute. I am actually going to get in here and do the 4-minute workout and show you how it's done. Because girls, I am a 4-minute workout queen. I do it all the time, and it's fantastic. You need to do your HIIT. You need to also do your flights, and these kind of movements are all geared toward helping you to not be so sedentary. Because and I speak from experience. I sit on my duff all day long. So this is why I do. These are my little blocks, and every time I do 4 flights, I put a block up on a different part of my desk so I can track it. And my goal is to do 40 flights a day. That's a lot. But if you do a little bit at a time and a little bit at a time, it all adds up, and everything counts. So keep that in mind. Everything counts. And we all have smartphones. So you can see on your phone, how many steps you've taken for the day. And, one of the things that I have, by the way, and you can buy them on Amazon. They're the best thing in the world. I always wear leggings because I just like them. They're comfortable, and I don't like shorts and that kind of thing. So I always wear, just leggings around the house. And you can find on Amazon leggings that have a little pocket on the side, and it's all stretchy, and you take your phone and, there you go. Just stick it right there in your pocket. And so, there's a heart thing that shows you. Now, I haven't been doing that today, but I'll show you. There is where was it? See? Right here? Can you see that? Holy cow, that's bad. But you see that little heart thing there? This will tell you, it said I had 74 steps today. Well, I've left my phone here. That's not true. I've had a whole lot. It says I've climbed 1 floor. Well, the only reason it knows I climbed 1 floor is because I took my phone from downstairs to up here. But I've done a whole lot more than that. I've done a few of these flights. But if you take it with you, it will measure for you and let you know how many steps you've taken for the day. So that's why I like those little, things with the thingy. Catherine is saying, just taking beta-hydroxybutyrate will help with the, it could. I'm not sure about that. I don't know enough about that particular supplement. If I take 1 to 2 supplements, what would be the most important? Well, I don't, Catherine, if you think that you are susceptible to the keto flu, I would definitely get the hot melt mix. I don't know where you are and how clean your diet is, but I definitely would get the Perfect Paleo Protein because those smoothies are amazing. And I would also get Fiber Mender. I think they're both in the shop. Those are the 2 that I would highly recommend. If you're struggling with cravings, get the L-glutamine. The L-glutamine, that would be my first line of defense. The second one, it would be to do the Leptofix and the Crave Crusher, because they are good and they help the hunger hormones. But honestly, the smoothies are like my favorite baseline thing to start with, and it's a great habit to get into. I've even got Marla on them now, and it's a great habit to do because it breaks your fast in a really very precise way, and it also takes you to the place where you'll suddenly look at the clock and go, oh my gosh, it's 2:30 and I haven't even been hungry, because you had your smoothie at 9 o'clock in the morning. So just mess around with it. And again, also mess around with, your food, spacing your food out, fasting, and all of that. The fasting is we want to do 12 hours. I think we should be doing that as on a regular basis anyway. We need to give our digestive system an opportunity to reset. And see if you can push it back to 16-hour, even 18-hour. Some people even go to like a 4-hour eating window. I'm not suggesting you do that. I'm suggesting that you do it according to your hunger. And you'll see later on when I'm talking that I'll give you a little bit more ways to, if you're just feeling really horrible, you can just have a cup of bone broth. You know, I don't want you to feel, you know, horrible, horrible, horrible all the time. I do, you know, you might be hungry, you might have cravings, you might have keto, low carb flu or whatever. All these are the mights. I don't know. But again, we'll be going through this together, and you're one of your best friends. It's going to be your water. Water is just amazing stuff. So that's all I have. I need to go get ready for our 3 o'clock tea time. And if you have questions, again, I'm here for you. I'm delighted that you've decided to do this for yourself. And I cannot wait to see your results, because I know it's going to be spectacular. Yep. Let's do this, ladies. It's going to be fun. I'll talk to you guys later. If you have any questions, put them here, right here in this Facebook Live, okay? I'll be back.